Hello everyone, this is G-Shock Happy Channel. Today I'm going to share with you on another DW-6900 series. I'm wearing now is the General Standard Shock, the world release, very limited models. However, not about this guy, it's gonna be about this used and totally beaten up piece. Look at that. Oh my goodness, this thing looks horrible. I will cover more detailed thoughts and opinion in this watch again after I got this one in brand new, if I'm able to do so. But for now, this is all that I have in me. Although I don't have the box, but if you're wondering what type of box that this guy came with, that is supposed to be on this guy over here, this standard Japanese black box. That's what I call those, but you can see this type of box almost in every single one of my videos. So what's up about this model? First, let's have a look on the background. This guy was released during July of 2013, while I was kind of already getting started into G-Shock at that time. So this is at that time pretty unique as well because of those stars, as you guys can see now. Look at that. I don't think any G-Shock at all have these stars on them. Most of them are just simple writings, some logos for collaboration and all that. In this type of series, this crazy color series, however, is like totally different from the rest. Although they released 4 colorway for this: orange and blue, grays, this is red and white, and there's one other colorway which I can't recall, but it's so, almost like black, something around there. But anyway, the most famous one will be this guy, white and red, and another one will be the orange and blue colorway. That one is, I believe, the craziest out of all. This totally contrasting colorway in this case. Still simple, red and white, and I believe this is one of the reasons why people are liking this, because you can rock this thing. And before I proceed, you know what? I'm gonna remove all this master of the back here. I found out this thing is really distracting. So let me move this out of the way and add my standard 6900s to honor this thing. You know, you need to add 6900 instead of other master of the line. And also, if you guys are wondering, yeah, I have this one as well. Alright. Okay, let's continue. Okay, what's up about this guy? This is indeed the used condition. Had been used, I believe, like, is this already 2017? I want to go almost 3 years, I believe. Yeah, almost 3 years of beating. And you will see a lot of used marks. And yeah, still, this watch is still usable. So that is the toughness of a G-Shock. You can beat the hell out of this thing, but you still could be safe from destroying your G-Shock. This thing is totally tough. Look at that. Although the bezel is not, but they are replaceable, okay? On the side, we're gonna have a look at silver screws and buttons, glossy. Both sides goes the same in this very model. The bezel supposedly to be in glossy white, and the watch band also in glossy red colorway. And again, if you let me zoom in a little bit to show you guys better on the stars, on the design, on the watch face as well. Look at that. Everything in red with gold-ish in there. So this thing fit pretty nicely with G-Shock 30th anniversary at that time. So they had released the gold and red series, and I believe this year we will get again a gold and red something. I'm not sure what they're gonna name it, but it is gold and red colorway again this year. And I saw a few photos of those, and they look really awesome. By the way, let's go back to this not so awesome looking piece. But anyway, they're still cool though. If you're a fan of 1600 series, which I believe most of you guys are, since they are cheap. This thing is only about 12,000 yen at that time. You can get this below retail. That is way cheaper. And if you are able to grab this today, it's gonna be just around there as well. So you can't complain much to what you are getting. It's a very popular model, very well known, easy to sell if you don't like it afterwards, and easy to get a replacement parts because of how popular it is. And a lot of people are selling these parts, customized or even brand new or a fake. I don't know. You can get anything you want based on your budget, of course. Okay, 3i model, this is what they call those, at least what G-Shock call those. The writing here is actually a little bit dark purple, more than black. Up here is a red again, in G-Shock brand colorway, gold again. Let me zoom in a little bit back in to show you guys how glossy the gold stars is. Look at that. It looks very cluttered in my opinion, although it is very unique, but it looks very weird. I can't imagine if you try to remove this and add this on another G-Shock, that watch won't look good at all. It just fits with this type of model. Man, that faceplate is very rare to be found today, even on the replacement parts. Anyway, for function wise, if you're wondering, date and time at home time, and I believe you could switch to 12-hour, 24-hour time format as well. And adjust mode, press mode, we will go to alarm. You are able to set this to specific date as well. and countdown timer all the way max to 24 hours. Reset it back, and we're gonna go back to home time. But yeah, here is a stopwatch. I almost missed this. So standard stopwatch with split and reset and all that, very simple things. Alright, and let me stop and reset this back and go back to home time. If you look at the display, it is actually mirror display. Let me zoom back in. You can see my reflection. Look at that. That is called a mirror display. Let me show you guys other version of a 6900. So this is the standard default display. Look at that, nothing gonna happen. If I press the lighting, look at that, it will glows everything with shock the world writings on there. Since this is in the shock the world release model, so this why it comes in gold, and this one also comes in gold because this is a very limited model. Anyways, look at this. Let me press the light button and you will see, bam, wait, it covers. Look, there it is. There it is. Look at that. Only the letters will glow, the display won't, because of the mirror layer thing they add in the one of the layer. The display kind of block the EL and just glows the lettering, which is pretty neat as well, which is really unique compared to other models. So that is a thing, a highlight as well on this very model. And since this one in use, look at how badly this thing is. And if you are wondering, I am indeed planning to fix all of this. So that's why I'm still making this video to share with you guys. This is kind of like the before. I custom this thing part. I'm not sure which colorway or what design will be added in here, but just so you know, this is the before, and I'll make the video a custom custom G-Shock video, and share with you guys on this after I custom painted it or somehow fixed this. But before that, let's have a closer look again. Look at that, a lot of scratch on the watch band, and look at this. This is the most damaged part of this watch. Look at that. Oh my goodness, I'm not sure how it got there. It must have been beaten up very bad. And the colorway is all torn out in this area, and that is because of the steel buckle over there. So this can't be fixed. And I mean, this part is pretty. The hardest part to fix is this guy over here. I'm not sure how to do it, but we'll see about that in the future if I'm able to do so, of course. And but the bottom layer, however, is still good. So one more thing that you should take care or take note whenever you're purchasing a used G-Shock is to make sure that the watch aren't cracking. I mean, I'm not cracking, this is already cracking up top, but anyway, not rotten yet at the bottom part. You need to bend the watch band a little, just around this part is good enough. And if the watch band had been beaten up really bad, it will crack over here and shows a sign of this thing gonna snap. In this case, it's still looking good, so it is a great purchase. So you, at least you are a little bit safer, you know, you're not gonna have much risk. Anyway, this will be the band keeper full jelly material. I believe this one comes in clear, like plain clear, no color at all. And look at that. Over time, at least, I mean, this thing is unsavable. I tried plenty of methods to remove these yellowish things. Removing a yellowish stains like this and oxidized layer on a watch band is easier compared to when removing on the band keeper for some reason. I'm not sure, probably because the material is different, I'm not sure. But from my experience, this part, if the band keeper get yellow like this, it is almost impossible to remove fully all of it. Just keep that in mind. So the only way for you to be able to fix this is to dye it in the other colorway or just paint it up top, and just hoping it will look better. But anyway, this will be the glossy buckle with a lot of scratch with Casio timeline sign below it. Look at that. Oh my goodness, look at those scrolls. Look at all those scratch in there. This watch had totally been beaten up. I own this watch for I believe 4 or 5 years almost. Yeah, 3 to 4 years, and it's still looking great. Even though this is white colorway, look at that. This watch not even get, I mean, it does get yellowish before, but I'm able to clean this thing up, so I'm good. In this case, look at that. I mean, the design on here, the printing on this model aren't as good as the one on this. I mean, they don't have any printing on here, but if they have on here, the printing on here is way better than they have on this. Still, this thing not coming off yet. I really take care of my 6900s because I don't have a bunch of them, and I love them. Although I love my Master more. Anyway, back to this piece. Looking at the backplate for this model, we're gonna have a look at 3230 module, so you know right away this is a brand new engine in here. The calendar will max out to year 2099, unlike 1289. I think this one is 1289. Look at that, 1289 engine. So the difference is that this one, the calendar here, will max out to year 2039. And that's about it. This one is also from 1289. Look at that. Oh my goodness, look at that. Kamen Rider. This thing is very limited and very rare. Ooh, you know what, I'm gonna try to remove this and add it on here after this. So that's about it on the back. But I'm still back at Thailand, water resist 200 meters, so still a great watch as a beater, although a lot of people complaining because the watch is big and the display is small. But anyway, that's for new people. For old-timer, for a big fan of G-Shock already, this thing is, for some reason, man, people love this, and that's is one of the reasons why Casio keep releasing this. Not today though, not today. For some reason, if you look back on monthly release of the models that we got today, you're barely able to find this guy. I'm thinking that Casio won't be releasing this guy anytime soon. At least a bunch of them that we usually got before. Like in 2013, they released this guy, like thousands of them. Anyway, I want to remove this red thing off here. This is the belt, the transformation belt for the character in the Kamen Rider series. How about it? Ooh, sorry. Oh my goodness, I'm very afraid I must scratch this because this is indeed silver 925, very rare. And how about I put it over here, and we'll see how this thing gonna look like. Come on, press it in, go in there. There it is. Ooh, look at that! Oh my goodness, look at that! It's totally changed the appearance of the watch. It looks simple over here when you twist your wrist. Just impress your friends, your fellow collectors friend, and bam! Look at that. This guy over here, look at that. Oh my goodness. It is white on top and bright over here, which is a good thing. White and other colorway combined, so you're gonna get a best of both worlds. I mean, the red color is pretty famous as well among G-Shock's fans out there. For some reason, probably because the red it looks more rugged, more tough. And yeah, that's about it, guys. Yeah, that's about it. Some of my thoughts and opinion on this very red and white crazy color series DW-6900SC-7JF. Go look this thing up if you're a big fan. I'm not a big fan of 6900 as I was before, but yeah, I still keep some this at the back here just in case, because this tells where I came from. I hope you guys found this video useful, informative, and entertaining as well. For your future reference, leave a like if it does help you to reach your next project. And I'll also subscribe to see more contents of this in the future, man. Thank you very much for watching. This is G-Shock High Fashion Channel, and